Tyrone, take us through that opening kickoff of the second half.
I mean, to be honest with you, it wasn't really much that I did besides run. The whole unit actually did their part. Dylan, the off returner, came in. Someone was coming from the backside very quickly. He took him out, and then I saw a big hole. So I kind of just hit it, and then one dude tried to come off. I made him miss. Kicker had no chance, so ran right past him. Tried to tightrope down the sideline, and my legs did the rest. But honestly, it really wasn't nothing that I did that was really special. It was really just the whole unit coming together, doing their job, doing their winning their one-on-ones, and me doing the rest.
Came awfully close to stepping out of bounds. How did you tightrope that?
It's really just field awareness, I guess you can call that. It wasn't nothing, like I said, it was nothing special. It was just something that we do every day here. Running backs, we do a whole bunch of footwork drills. We do a whole bunch of body control drills with Coach C. So I feel like that also played a part in me staying in bounds.
You've got a lot of experience, but we talked about the number of opportunities you got last year, and the times the ball were thrown to you weren't many. But just how do you kind of relate back to the Iowa years to last year, to where it's like you got to put it all together now this year for a big season?
I really don't try to think from the past to now. I try to go, day to day, game to game. And right now, honestly, this team has put me in a position to where I have the opportunities in front of me. I just have to go ahead and seize the day and seize every opportunity that approaches me. And on Saturday, as you guys see the numbers, it really wasn't much opportunity in the backfield. So I had to seize the opportunities elsewhere, which was on special teams, kickoff, punt, kickoff return, or just cheering my teammates on the sideline. Or when I did get in the game, blocking, running the ball, getting first downs, whatever it was, to make sure the team secures a W.
You get a lot of Decatur Central fans coming to Purdue games, obviously more so than Iowa, but
yeah.
I imagine you see some people you're familiar with after games.
Yeah. I mean, I love the support. Not only Decatur Central, but just the West Lafayette area. They support Purdue fans. I mean, really, really good. They come, they support, win, lose, or draw, no matter what it is. And you know Purdue Boilermakers are going to be there.
How can you guys get better in short yardage, Tyrone?
I think that is just something that we got to do at practice. I mean, I feel like we have a great O-line. I know we have great running backs. That's just us putting it together. I think on Saturday, it really wasn't nothing much other than just miscommunication. I feel like if we knew O-line wise, we knew that they was going gap to gap, going down. We may have ran different play, but again, I think that's miscommunication on just the players, coaches, whatever it was. But I think that, like I said, we have a great O-line, and we'll fix that out with no problem for the next game.
Obviously, you had the return for a touchdown. TJ had a good return on game too. Just what does that add to this team to have some explosive guys in those special teams?
I think it adds a lot. Honestly, I think football is a field position game. So for punt, you really want to get a good punt return. The main objective of punt is just to secure the ball for good field position for the offense. Same thing for kickoff return. But when you have good explosive returners, that also creates momentum for the offense, for the fans, for the whole team, no matter what it is. So I feel like once you have a good special teams coach, and then you have good special teams players out there that are doing special things, then I feel like you are creating momentum for the offense to go and score.
You said you had a deep connection with your position coach from your brothers, and I guess just take us back to how long have you known him and that relationship, even before you were thinking about being a Boilermaker and him ended up here?
Yeah, so actually that's a good question. But so back in, I think I was a junior in high school, came out for a workout, and Coach C was actually out there. He was at Illinois State. He was telling me, like, man, you're going to be running back. You're going to be running back. I'm like, nah, I'm going to be a receiver. I'm already going to Iowa for receiver. I'm not, really trying to talk to you about running back. And I think I was like 17 at the time. So I kind of just blew him off. And he was like, lower school, no disrespect to lower schools, but he was kind of lower school, and I was already committed to Iowa, so I wasn't, giving him my full attention. And then fast forward to I'm at Iowa. He goes to Miami. He recruits my brother, Kenny, at running back. And he also recruits Javon at receiver. So, and then, God willing, he ends up here at Purdue. So it was just, it's God, I'm not going to lie to you. It's something that, you really can't put down on paper. You couldn't write it better, because I actually blew him off, in high school, and then he ends up here really being one of the best coaches I've ever had. So for me to be in a position, for him to put me in this position, and for him to actually go into the room of coaches and express to them that, hey, Tyrone's a good player. Tyrone's a good player. He can be a kick returner. We can get the ball in his hands. We can trust him. So for him to go in there and vouch for me, after all these years, really creates a special bond between me and him.
Does he give you crap about blowing him off?
Oh yeah,
7
he
years
definitely
ago?
does. He definitely does. He talks about it all the time. But he knows it's all love. He knows, it was definitely. I'm trying to make the best decision for myself. He also knew he's at a smaller school, so it's kind of hard for small schools to, talk to guys with other offers, just because, of the name and then of, Power 5 and, lower class.
So when you texted him again, did he say who dis?
Nah, no. He actually, so like when I found out he was coming here, it was from Kenny, my brother. He texted me like, hey, Coach C's leaving. He just talked to me today, and we didn't know he was coming to Purdue until I got on Twitter and I saw someone post about it, and I was like, oh wow. So I texted him like, boil her up, and he texted back like, let's get it going. And I was really just like, super excited because I didn't know what I was getting into, just because we had a new coaching staff, so I didn't know who was gonna be the running back coach, and I'm excited that it was Coach C.